Hello, hello, my sweet friends. I wanted to pop in here and see about um, working on what we're going to do with this really, really cute art journal or needle book. And I'm just trying to go through some of my laces and see if I can find something that we might want to use. I did go and stitch like I had mentioned before. I put it all together like I had shown, and then what I did is I took it to the machine and I stitched it. So there you go. And we've got a pocket in the front if you want a pocket in the back. And so now what I'm doing is just, I mean, isn't that just beautiful? So I just kind of started going through it, wondering, looking at it and wondering, okay, what's next? And I had this piece of lace right here, and let me show you. This is how it is sewn. So we've got this pocket here, but then we've got this raw edge, and I really didn't like the raw edge, so I took this piece, and I think I am going to stitch this down here like this. That's why the pins are in it. And more than likely I will glue it. And of course I'm going to have to protect this inside pocket or it'll get glued down. I might be able to go ahead and hand stitch around this. I think I would prefer to stitch it if I can. Then we had this piqué piece of fabric, and I went and I had this corner fabric. It's kind of like this. And so I put that down there thinking I might like that because this will make a cute pocket for something if I want to use it that way. I would like to have some tags in here and also maybe some safety pins, some straight pins, some decorator pins. I might go ahead and take some long pins, and on camera we will add beads to those. So those are really cool, kind of like a hat pin. And I don't know what else, but that's where my brain is going. And then because I'm thinking about doing some tags, so it kind of is a cross between a little fabric art journal book and a needle book. So we need something that you can write on. I had this piece here, and I didn't like it this way. It gets really bulky right there, and the roses are upside down. So I kind of put it at an angle, and I'm thinking I could use this if I want as a belly band. We can revisit that, but I like the way it looks. And so I'm thinking even if I did some long hat pin type of decor, I could put that here if I wanted. But looking back, I could have a tag here. I could have a tag here if I wanted, and I could have a tag here. I'm not going to be doing anything with this. This is just beautiful lace decor, and of course this is gorgeous over the top, just gorgeous. And then I happened to see this sitting on my desk. This is a flannel bit right here, and I thought we could, let's see how that looks. Not a real big fan of that, but I could kind of looking at that and thinking I could do a pocket. I mean, this piece just fits so nicely. That is really pretty. So I'm thinking maybe if I put that like that, what's the function? I guess it could be a, let me just grab this here. Could be a pocket. And then down here, I could put some pins. So I think I'm going to pin this on here. Nothing is going down. We're going to just go through and put ideas and then see where we want to go from that. I am so in love with this. And then on this side, I think I'm going to leave this, and this is where we could put maybe some needles. If I was going to put a needle book in here, I've got this really cute piece here that if we put that like that, what would we do with it? I really like that, but it's got to have a purpose, doesn't it? So if I wanted a button card, I wonder, do I have something sitting here that just so that we could see it really quick? I know I shared these with you, I think on yesterday's video, and then I created this one. How cute is this? Just a little booklet, and there's a pocket right there. So this is cute, but I think this might be bigger than a button card, but maybe this one here would be about the size of a button card. So that might work. Maybe bring this down like that and stitch this. And if we stitched this, I wonder if this would make a button card for us. It might make some kind of a card, so that might be a good idea. So this is only the second one that I have made, and I'm thinking this for me is probably the best way to get my thoughts together, is just to take my pieces, put them in here, try to figure out everything and what it's going to be. So far, I think when you look at this, I think that looks really pretty. And when you turn this page, look at how pretty that is. And we will find a use for that. And then we've got this piece here. And I don't think I'm going to attach this. I think I am going to leave this as a page. And I might, don't leave that as a page. Are we in the center? Let's see. Leave that as a page. And I think leave that as a page. If I sewed this to that, we would have a belly band there. So I really could stitch this. I could stitch at the bottom here, and then we would have a pocket. So, and then we would just leave this like this. So I wonder if we want to do that. I'm going to think about that because I'm not completely positive that I want to do that. It's kind of where my mind is going. And then we could just on the end there. Maybe put some lace just on the end just to have it, or we could have some lace like this, stitch it at the top, and then you just flip that up. That would be really pretty, wouldn't it? Let's cut this and see if this would work. We'll cut this up here like that. Not very straight. Of course not. If you follow me, you know I can't cut a straight line. And I think I am going to leave this a little wonky up here. Let's see what this will look like. So then if I take and I stitch this up here at the top and maybe add a button or two, or maybe a piece of, it is upside down, isn't it? As I look at it, I'm like, yeah, it goes like this. There's a bouquet. Yes, this goes this way, Charlotte, this way. That makes way more sense. So if we stitch this up here at the top, then what you're going to have is just a piece that flips up like that, and we could add pins to this, or we could add, well, I don't think I'd add buttons, but yeah, we could add pins, some type of pins to this, or safety pins to this, just depends on what we want to do. So I really do like the way that that looks. So I think I am going to do that, and I think I am going to stitch that to that, and then what does that look like? When this is folded over, we have that, and I like that. So if whoever owns this, because this will go in the pouch, it will go in my shop, they don't like this, they could just cut that off. That's easy, easy peasy. So then we've got this piece here, and it's a matter of, do we want to add something, or do we just want a white page? Just a white page. And I don't know. Let's see what I've got. This is pretty. I could add a mini pocket like that, even though this is kind of a cream color. Could have just a mini pocket. I think I would like to stay with white. That's not going to work. So, okay, girl, what do you have? What do you have? We could just do a snippet. Easy. Put some pieces together and create a snippet together to put on there. So let me see what I have. And where do we want to go? So I am thinking I've got some green, and that's got green in it. So we've got that. We're on the right track, I do believe. So if I am making a late video today, this is Tuesday, you will not see this until Wednesday. We could do that with some buttons. Could put at least one button on there and do this together and see how we like that. Just such a pretty, like, seafoam green color. Which way does this go? This way, I think. Let's cut this. It is really frayed. So I do like that. I can put that there for a little bit of color. So that might be a good idea. Let's see. So I've got a lot of hand stitching to do. I was gone all morning, so I lost the morning. Oh, I like that. So yeah, I think we'll do that. And I think I will, I mean, you can see there is a lot here because that's only the first half. And look at the beauty that we've got. I mean, it's gorgeous. Really, really, really pretty. So what else do I have just sitting over here that I'm not having to go through my boxes? If I can use up my little bits, my bits and pieces. Always fun if you can use your bits and pieces. Okay, this is a really, really pretty piece. That is really pretty. Maybe let's cut this off and see what we get. It is fun coming in and not really having a plan. So you're not too sure about what you're doing. You're just going ahead. And that's kind of what we're doing here. So I think we're going to cut this off. And we're going to cut this off here. See what we've got. So then, technically, oh, that looks really pretty. We could make a pocket out of this. Could go this way. And that would make a really cute pocket. I think that's a good idea. I've got a lot of stitching to do. So we would come from that, we would see that, look at how pretty that is, to this. And this could just be sewn on. It doesn't have to be a pocket, but if we don't make a pocket, we've lost an opportunity to do something. So I think that we probably will. And I don't want the same thing on the other side. I don't want to get the pink into it. So I could do a corner. That's the right side. I could do that. Or we could do this. That's really pretty too. I mean, the wonderful thing about this is using all these little bits and pieces of what I already have. So, and then we'll come back and put our embellishments on. Do we want beads? Do we want, you know, a few charms? Do we want, you know, what kind of decorations? Do we want flowers? So we won't want anything that's going to create a whole lot of bulk for all the obvious reasons. So now we're back to this on this side. Do we want another belly band? And you know what? I think so. Because I just think if we don't do a belly band, we can do a pocket, and it just gives us the ability to put something really, really pretty in here. I might, even though there's no lavender, I might see what I've got in my lavender papers. I'm getting ready to mail this out, but look at how pretty the lavender is. So I might, we'll have to see. But I think I will create a pocket out of that, and then I think I'm going to leave this because the Pico is just so pretty on its own. So that's going to be a page. And I might down the road change my mind. We'll see. And then we've got this beautiful piece here, and so this needs to be something. And maybe this should be something that has a side pocket. Maybe this should have something that we can create a pocket out of. Let me see if I've got anything here that might work. I do have quite a few of these, but I'm not sure if I put that down, this would be a pocket, but I'm not looking for a pocket like that. Let me see what we got here. I've got this, and I do like it, but I wonder, is this too narrow for a pocket? It would work, but it really should go this way, I'm thinking. That would make a nice pocket. So we're not going to have anything really bulky. So if I put that there, and of course I would trim it down, we would have a pocket right there, which would be nice. I think that that will be deep enough. So we are going to do that. I do have this, but I think that's too wide. So my friends, this is really what the process that I go through. Just kind of trying to figure out what I want, and then we have to decorate, and of course we are going to fill her up. So she will get quite chunky, and I will get my pins, and we will make some hat pin type of pins. They're probably about, what, 4 inches? Maybe 3.5, and then we'll add beads and things to them and glue that in. And so you've got really, really pretty hat pins. So I think that'll work. This side I'm going to leave because I don't know. This gorgeous piece here. Oh, what's not to love? We have this piece, and then we've got this Pico, and we are at the end. So, we will have a pocket here. That is plain. We have a pocket here. That is plain, and then we've got this. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave this, and this we're going to have to see. What do we want to do? No. No. I will. I do have more of that roses. So I could do another belly band, just like that. And then you've got a pocket there. So maybe I will. Let's do that. So we will cut this. Like this. I hear my husband. I think we're going to go swimming. Okay. So guys, this is going to be the plan. And then on this page, maybe we will just put, maybe we will do something like this just to use this. I'll do this for now, and then we'll see later if we change our mind or we want to add something else to it. We can always add. Then we've got this pocket, and I will do something here. Because see, I don't like this straight edge at all. See how that is? It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it, but isn't this prettier? So we will come up with, and I love that. So we might keep that in mind. I could do the same thing on this side that I did on the other side. But let's do something different. And I think this is not enough, and it isn't. Although we could keep this in mind. We might just add that somewhere because I've got it. So why not? And I don't think I have another piece. But you know, I do have, ooh, and I had this piece here. I might add that on here somehow, just to use it. We'll see. But I do have, oh, where are you? I wonder. Nope. That is really pretty, but not with the tassels. But I'm thinking, how would that look? No. So what you got to do, you got to try it out because you just never know. And I'm wondering, let me check out. I might do that. Maybe do that. Let's see. See how this looks. That's really pretty. I might do that. What do you think? This is a pocket. I don't think this would get in the way. Look at how pretty that is. So that might work. But is this funny looking? I need to see if I've got more of this so that I could go all the way to the edge. But I think that that looks really pretty. And then this, I wonder if this might work. Something like this, maybe with a button in the center. Might be cute. Let me, do I have my buttons here? I do. I'm excited to show you my project for, well, I'm not not going to say anything. You have to wait. You have to wait. Let's see. Yeah, I think we are definitely going to get into some buttons. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Could put that on a bulb pin. I think we will get into, look at the rhinestone, isn't that pretty? I think we will get into buttons, guys. Definitely put a button on there for sure. And then I need to see if I've got more of this trim from Hobby Lobby and have, because it looks so good with these flowers, and I definitely want the flowers on there. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to be attaching this, and then you can see without putting anything in it, look what we've got. So it's probably going to get quite full, and let's make sure that when it does, it is going to fit in here. Wouldn't that be something? It should. There seems to be quite a bit of room in here. So we should be good to go. Look at that. So even if it comes out like that, we are going to be able to close her up. And she's going to stick out a little bit, but that's okay. There is nothing wrong with that. It's going to be really, really pretty. Okay, that's what we are going to do. So I am going to close down my video for today. You see where we're going. You see what we're going to do. And we will get this together, guys. So thanks for hanging out with me. And I will catch you in the next video. I'm going to go hit the pool. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.